I tried. I tried so hard to look at the data and figure out what what it could all mean. I looked at it over and over again, but nothing was coming to me. I couldn't figure it out. I failed. Maybe this project didn't mean anything. Maybe this project was nothing in the end. But maybe, just maybe, that works. I really wanted there to be some kind of meaning we could get from the experiment, some kind of a lesson or something that I can bring to the rest of my art in the future. But I don't think that really goes with the general idea of the project, despite how much I wanted it to. As we previously discussed, automatism is about not putting any bias or conscious decisions into it. And by deciding that there is a message or thing that we can learn from it, I think that goes against it. So I looked over the data, and essentially there's no real patterns other than physical patterns. Nothing that I could apply to art. Like, I use my legs a lot more when I do more physical activity, or I sleep harder and I don't move. When I eat more, I move more in my sleep. When I can't sleep or I didn't do much that day, my sleep is more restless, which is not an amazing discovery. It's not something that's gonna, blow the minds of academia. And it's disappointing. It feels like I put a lot of work into something that had nothing to offer me afterwards. But I think there's still some interesting and good things about this. I think that there are ways that we could change this and move this into something else in the future. I think the mechanism was a really good idea, and it's definitely something that we can add to things, possibly bringing a more chaotic or crazy kind of vibe to things. I think that there is something still interesting about making art in your sleep that people haven't really experimented with, and I think that overall this adds to the general art meta, but I'm definitely going to put it in the non-success category for my projects. The reason it took me so long to do it is because I just could not figure out a satisfying conclusion. But I don't think it's necessary for there to be a satisfying conclusion. I think that that's just my own biases trying to create something out of something that is clearly just absurd. And that boils down to what automatism is. I think in the end, it makes sense. So I still want to do a composite photo of all of the drawings to see, I've put most of them over, and there are some movements that were kind of similar and stuff, and that'll be posted on my Instagram. But as you know, one of my goals is to create the opportunity for failure, to make it possible for me to create something that is not good, because that means I'm actually getting out of my comfort zone and trying something new. So here is the final piece. Ta-da! If you notice, it's a lot of just very angular lines, a lot of up and down, nothing really too crazy or insane, but it's nice, Nothing to put in the fucking Met, but, they put stupider shit in there, so we'll see. I still want to do, and I'll post that at the end of the video, galleries were not into the idea. I got a couple looky-loos, but nothing substantial that I could really, have in a gallery, despite the stuff we see in galleries. So yeah. I don't really have much more to say on the topic. I just wanted to like at least have something that says like, hey, this is the end. Maybe next time we use like a different marker every day. Use a larger contraption with more variables. We'll see. I'm sure that this will come back in some way. Keep an eye out on my Instagram and YouTube because I have a big performance piece coming up. I also am still doing Bunkhouse, so those are still coming out. I'll have another one on the 23rd of this month. And yeah, thank you to everyone who like kept watching and kept a lookout on things. Sorry that it wasn't very substantial, and hopefully the next project will garner some results. And maybe this will inspire somebody else to do something even stupider. So, Salad Boy Book Club,